Welcome to Flickering Myth Gaming's 7-day replay. I'm your host this week, Alan Christian. I've got with me Mr. Gerald James.
Whoop whoop.
On the whoop whoop. We got a jam-packed week of news. That's a lie. I like to say that every time, but this week that is a complete lie. That is an absolute fabrication. It's a very thin week of news, but we have some fun talking points to go over. We scraped a show out of nothing.
Chicken salad out of chicken shit.
That's it. Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is a game. It's a game that zombies. Is there zombies?
There is.
It was delayed from, it was December 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Pearl Harbor Day. Day that will live in infamy. No longer. It is now February 4th. February 4th, 2022.
Yeah, equally infamous.
Yes, equally infamous. If February 2022 sounds familiar to you, it's because everything is delayed until February 2022. Just a couple weeks before that, we have Elden Ring in January.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is the week after that, on the 28th. Following that, we've got some Destiny 2 content. What's the other big one that it's like?
Saints Row.
Saints Row.
Yeah.
We're missing one. Horizon.
Oh,
Horizon
yeah.
Forbidden West. So it's kind of sandwiched like right there between Elden Ring and Horizon. So that's a nice, good place to go to die. Right? I think this is a bad move. I think we have too heavy of a Q1 already, but if you're devoted to Q1, March is looking lighter. March typically isn't lighter, and we were talking about that, like maybe they were scared that a lot of stuff was going to be announced for March, but we're kind of already where that stuff would have been announced.
Yeah.
Push to March? What are you doing? No one's going to care. I don't care now. A little bit of... This isn't a rumor. This kind of falls into what's typically rumor. We kind of like to cover like real headlines, but... a Taiwan ratings board has rated a Castlevania Advance Collection. I think a foreign ratings board rating a game, I think that's news.
It hasn't steered us wrong yet.
It has not, so far. A Castlevania Advance Collection that's cool.
It's super rad.
Like, that's where most of the Castlevanias went after the PlayStation. Mm-hmm. Like, that was kind of the place to go. That and then the DS. If I was good at my job, I would have researched the title names for that, but... Aria of Sorrow, is that one of them?
Aria of Sorrow, Circle of Ecclesia. There were some good ones.
Yeah.
Some good ones. And it was in that style that people grow to love, which was the Symphony of the Night style.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Metroidvania,
mm-hmm.
as we call it now. It's search action.
Search action.
Search action. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that announcement. I would love
next Halloween.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be rad. I'm not gonna bet on it because we're a little late into September now, but exciting. That's not. I owned the Game Boy Advance, but I wasn't too into Castlevania then. I played the NES ones, mm-hmm. and didn't really get into anything later. Until later. So now it'd be great. It'd be a great time to go back and dive through some of that stuff. A games preservation group called Hidden Palace released a bunch of prototypes. It's 135 Dreamcast prototypes and 349 Xbox prototypes.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we're not listing them all here. This is cool. What are they calling it? The Great Deluge?
The Deluge Project.
The Deluge Project. Perfect. I love prototypes getting released. You can say all that you want about emulation and piracy and this and that. Prototypes are not piracy.
No.
Prototypes are interesting parts of gaming history.
They're the Marvel what if of video games.
That's... No, because I'll actually play these. I think this is really fascinating. If you are interested in gaming prototypes, I do recommend looking this up and seeing if any of your favorite games or prototypes are listed here. I know Jet Grind Radio was listed.
It'll bleed.
It'll bleed. Several things, obviously, amongst nearly 500 games. Go check it out. Yuji Naka, creator of Sonic.
Yeah.
One of the creators of Sonic. Head of Sonic team for many years. Many years, from Sonic 2 on to through Sonic 06. Sonic 06 was his last Sonic game. Let that sink in as we're going forward. He was working for Square Enix. Then he made a game called BALAN WONDERWORLD.
Yep.
If you remember BALAN WONDERWORLD, came out earlier this year?
Yeah.
3 or 4 months ago? Everyone forgets because nobody wanted to play it. I didn't play it. I was interested in playing it. All of the reviews, I just have to put it on Front Street. I did not play this game.
I watched enough people to play it.
Yeah, likewise. By all accounts, the fun's not there. Visually inspecting it, the fun ain't there. So he's parted ways with Square Enix. And he has gone indie, as they say, which is a very fun and uplifting way of saying he is unemployed. He's making a Unity-based mobile game. A Unity-based mobile game is his next project.
Yeah.
A game for mobile phones made in Unity. And he's doing it alone. Look, he has so much goodwill from doing all the Sonic games on the Genesis 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah. All good games.
Yes, all good games. Nights into Dreams on the Saturn.
Good game.
Good game, very underrated. It's on a platform that nobody wanted. He did the first 2 Sonic Adventures, of course. Great
Everybody
games.
loves those.
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Fucking Egg.
No one cares.
Sonic Team's done several things under him, or did for a while. He built up goodwill. He did. People were awaiting a platformer like BALAN WONDERWORLD from him for good reason. Not like BALAN WONDERWORLD.
That monkey
ultimately.
paw is shriveled.
So, I'm not here to trash talk Yuji Naka too much, but I gotta be honest with you. I'm not gonna play his mobile game.
Retire.
Your best years are behind you. Accept it. That's all the news we have. It's not a lot, but I think we made some hay with it. Right?
Yeah.
That's what they say, right? That's a saying.
Popular
Isn't it, Gerald?
saying.
Popular saying. So let's jump into the games that are coming out this week. We got Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Seen people talking about that. I don't know what it is. That's coming out on September 21st, so that'll be tomorrow if you're watching this the day it drops. That's coming out on both PlayStations.
The PlayStation.
The 4 and the 5, and a PC port is coming the same day. Then on the 23rd of September, we have Diablo 2 Resurrected. That's coming to everything except, your shitty streaming platforms. Because you don't deserve good things if you're playing on Stadia. And you definitely don't if you're playing on Luna. Diablo 2 Resurrected is a remake, ground up remake, it looks like, of Diablo 2. I don't know why they didn't do Diablo 1 at the same time. It's basically the same. It's like remaking Doom 2 and not remaking Doom 1. It's the same game. It's the same game, different content. I don't know. I don't get it. I like Diablo 1. Obviously, Diablo 2 is the better loved one for a good reason. Diablo 2 is the better game. I'm excited about this one. This is one that I'm definitely going to play. Usually some remakes come up and I don't care. But I'm here for this. Lost Judgment is coming to the PlayStations and the Xboxes.
Yeah!
This is a sequel to Judgment. It's a spin-off of the Yakuza series. You know, it's the gameplay that Yakuza used to be, right?
Kick
I'm
face.
looking at Gerald a whole bunch because I do not know what these games are. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot coming to the Switch. People like that. It's the Path of Neo of Dragon Ball Z games.
So they got Powerade machines.
No, I thought that was that in Path of Neo too. It was definitely in Enter the Matrix.
I can't remember.
The Green Squall. Death Stranding Director's Cut is coming to the PS5 on September 24th. And that is all the games this week.
There's more, but that's the only ones we care about.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's a bad way to end that segment because we don't really go through all of them. Sorry. My game suggestion is Axiom Verge 2. Have I played that much of it since the last time I mentioned it? No. But Axiom Verge 2 is brilliant. Well put together. Every bit the follow-up that Axiom Verge deserved. Way more Castlevania this time.
Nice.
It's more Castlevania than Metroid. It's good. Check it out. Thanks for joining us here on Flickering Myth Gaming's 7-day replay. How do we end this show, Gerald?
However we want to.
That is the gospel truth. We'll see you next week. My game suggestion this week is hide and seek. It's a classic. Go outside, touch grass, you nerds.